Hello, my name is Kurt, and today I will be talking about attraction magic. Now, I won't be talking about love magic, no matter how many messages, how many requests, no matter how many comments I get about that topic. I am not going to talk about it. You know why? Because love magic could be the most baneful thing anybody could do. Now, how do I know this? Oh, Kurt, what do you mean? What do you mean love is the best emotion there is? Well, let me tell you how it is. I had a love spell put on me, and I wasted pretty much a year of my life with some psychotic wench. And then afterwards, it took me, she got pretty much bored of me, I guess, and she said, oh yeah, whatever, go on your own way. And then it took me another year to recover, not only from the heartbreak, but from all the bullshit, just, it's not cool, man. It's not cool. Do not, I repeat, do not do any love spells on anybody. It's not worth it. You're going against their will. If somebody loves you, they love you. You know, you can't force anybody to love you, because when you do, it's not true love. It's bullshit, and it's gonna fall apart sooner or later, no matter how great it is. You know, so don't even bother. Don't even bother. Don't think about, oh yeah, I like that person so much, I think they will be perfect for me, yeah, whatever. Then you put a love spell on them, and guess what? They turn out to be a completely opposite person of who you thought they would be. And then, you know, you're not compatible, and you have to deal with that shit. You got to deal with the repercussions and everything. So yeah, I'm very angry about this topic, and this knowledge shouldn't be shared with anybody. What I could share is attraction magic. Now, attraction magic pretty much facilitates the use of attraction towards a person that's already kind of attracted to you already. Like, let's say somebody already likes you. You're not going against their will and making them like you or whatever. You're just tweaking things to your favor so they kind of like you a little bit more, and it kind of speeds up the process. And like let's say somebody's super shy, right? Let's say a girl's shy or a guy's shy, and you're attracted to them and they're attracted to you, but nothing's really progressing because there's this shy aspect, right? And you can't kind of break through that. You know, you have to break through that in order for the relationship to move forward. So what you could do is employ some attraction magic techniques, which I will be talking about, and this will kind of speed up. It'll break through the barriers, and it'll, like I said, it makes the attraction that's already there blossom. It could make the attraction blossom into true love. You know, you're not forcing anything upon anybody. The attraction's already there. You're just tweaking it to your advantage. Now, many of these techniques use basic biology, pheromones, scents, things of that sort. Maybe even psychology, even. You know, if you really get into it, magic is very closely linked to psychology. It's all about tweaking your own mind and manipulating things and using your own subconscious whatever to your advantage. You know what I mean? So yeah, here's the first tip I would like to share, the first technique, and this involves making a kind of perfume used to attract people. Now, this will not attract a specific person. This will attract the people right for you. You know, you make this sort of perfume, you spray it on your skin, not on your clothing. You spray it on your skin. It's the best way. And this will attract everybody that's kind of right for you. You know, you're not targeting a specific person. So the specific thing I'm talking about here is pretty much, you could call it some kind of attraction perfume or something. What you do is you take herbs or flowers or anything like that that kind of are magically known to symbolize love or to potentiate love and stuff like that. So if you're a girl, if you're a female, you could use a variety of things. I mean, it's kind of easier. You could use rose, you could use jasmine, you could use lavender, you could use pretty much all the girly kind of smells you could think of and herbs you could think of. Whereas if you're a guy, it gets kind of tricky, because I mean, you don't want to walk around smelling like roses and jasmine and everything, because that's more of a feminine thing. I don't think it will really attract. You know, women are more attracted to masculine scent, you know what I mean? So if you're a guy and you want to try this, I suggest using more masculine type smelling things, such as maybe cinnamon is good for love, so you could use cinnamon. It's kind of a neutral, universal scent. use a very small amount of rose. You don't want to use too much because then it'll be overpowering. Don't use stuff like jasmine or lavender or stuff like that because, like I said, you'll smell too girly. You could use musk, patchouli, anything that's kind of like has a masculine scent but is also associated with love. Now, here's what you do. You take all these ingredients, all these herbs, and like I said, if you're a girl, you're gonna want to use everything. You're gonna want to use a little bit of jasmine, a little bit of rose, a little bit of lavender. Just look all this stuff up, you know. And you pretty much, the best way is to harvest the herbs yourself. But if you can't do that, just get them, and they should be dried already, not fresh. So if you steal roses from your neighbor's backyard, make sure you dry them first. But things like that shouldn't be stolen. Like when it comes to magic, you shouldn't really steal the items that you plan on using because it could go haywire. It's best to just go out and buy it with your own money or whatever, because then you're like kind of showing that you're willing to do this instead of just stealing from other people, you know. So there's a lot of rules and laws and stuff. You could completely ignore that, but I'm just saying it's better to get your hands on it normally. So what you do is you take all these ingredients and you infuse your intention. This is pretty much the most important step in magic in general. If you don't infuse your intent, it'll be just a smelly concoction that won't do jack shit, you know? So you infuse your intention into the herbs, and you could do a little chant, it like, you know, like by the power of the stars. I don't know, I really can't make up a chant right now, but be creative and make your own. But like, by the power of the stars, I infuse these herbs to bring me the one I seek, and you can make it rhyme, you know. But I'll get into that later. That's another technique. So yeah, infuse your intent into the herbs and pretty much make it kind of like a tea out of them. Put them in a pot and like let it simmer for like 10 minutes on low heat, not too high, not boiling or anything, but simmer it. Because this, like I said, this has a lot to do with science, biology, chemistry. You want the plants' terpenes and essential oils and all that stuff to be in the mixture. You don't want them to evaporate. If you boil something too hot, all the necessary essential oils and stuff, they evaporate off. So simmer it for a little bit, and then you'll end up with this concoction of rose, cinnamon, lavender, all this stuff together, right? A whole bunch of love herbs. Just be creative. That's the part of magic. You got to be creative. You got to figure out some of this stuff on your own. I'm just giving you a helping hand here. And what you do now, this is gonna seem a little weird or unethical or whatever, or some people might think, oh yeah, that's like nasty or whatever, but hey, you guys wanted the info, you've been sending me comments, messages, whatever. You know, I did sex magic, and then you guys put more comments. Oh, do more occult stuff, do more occult stuff. All right, this is what you're gonna get, you know. I don't bullshit, I don't beat around the bush. I want to be direct, because all these occult books and all these occult authors and all this stuff, they say, oh, the threefold law, all this. You don't have to use your own urine, you could use wine instead. That's some freaking bullshit, man. Like, if you really want something to work, you're gonna make it as personal as possible. You're not gonna do any of this, like, if you want to be a magician, you want to be like you want to dabble into this stuff, you can't be all like chicken, like you can't be all chicken shit about all this stuff, you know. You gotta man up or woman up, whatever you want to call it. You gotta employ these techniques and do them. Like I said, you don't read about them and be like, oh, this is great, but I'm too scared, you know. Like, oh, what if this? What if that? It's all about experimentation. You go out there and you do it. And through your mistakes, through your errors, through your analyzation of everything, you gain results and you gain your own perspective, and you write that stuff down, and then you could master it, you could figure it out, you could work upon it to make it better, you know. It's all about getting in there, getting your hands dirty, achieving good results, achieving bad results, whatever, and eventually you'll perfect your technique. So yeah, enough blabbering from me about that stuff. So what do? You have the herbal concoction ready, you know. Let it cool. Do not do not just like take the boiling freaking concoction and start doing stuff with it, because then it'll be ineffective. What you do is, as a female, you take your menstrual blood or your urine or your ejaculate. Now I know some women do not squirt, they do not quote unquote ejaculate, so what you can do is through masturbation or whatever, you know, that's even a better technique actually. As you're masturbating or whatever, like visualize yourself attracting the right people for you. Just visualize yourself as a magnet, like attracting all these people. And then at orgasm, as a female, you know, you might not, like I said, you might not ejaculate, but take your womanly fluids at the point of orgasm. That is when they're charged the most. Take them and then put it in that concoction. You know, so it could be, you know, you could go about this in a variety of ways. You could use your menstrual blood, you could use your urine, or you can use your womanly fluids just regularly, but it's better if they're enhanced by the power of sexual thoughts or masturbation or whatever. Okay, and you take that out, from a male's perspective, you gotta use your semen. Urine kind of works too, maybe even blood, but I think semen is the best. Like I said, this works on a fundamental level. This works through pheromones. It may seem crazy, but you're freaking ejaculating into this concoction that's full of essential oils and all this stuff that kind of arouses the senses of humans to begin with. And you're adding your own personal pheromones to it. So when people smell that, it's like they might not, like, obviously smell your ejaculate or whatever, but they will smell the pheromones. It's a very, like, kind of automatic thing that happens, and then that'll attract the right people for you, the right people attracted to your pheromones, because not everybody is attracted to everybody else. Not everybody is attracted to a certain person's pheromones. Like, they may look good, they may be a great person, whatever, but there's something that you're kind of not attracted to. You're like, this person's great or whatever, or I like him, whatever, but I'm not attracted to him, you know, and that's due to either pheromones or something like that, you know what I mean? So this works on a basic biological level. So you ejaculate into this herbal concoction, or as a female, you place your menstrual blood, your womanly fluids, or your urine into this concoction. And then, like I said, do this when it's warm, not when it's boiling, because you don't want the pheromones to boil off. And then this is the final step, is you combine it half and half with your own perfume, or as a man, cologne. So you take this concoction with your essence in it, and you take a little bit of your cologne or perfume that you use that you really like, and just take like half and half. Like I said, don't dump the whole bottle of your cologne or your perfume into this concoction. Do half. It doesn't have to be much. You could get like a little bottle, like maybe, like, you know, holding like maybe a couple tablespoons worth of fluid. You could take a little bottle and, like I said, just do it half and half. Like you know, 5 tablespoons of the concoction and 5 tablespoons of your personal perfume or cologne. Mix that up. Or you could do a bigger bottles, whatever. This is just the basics. I'm saying just mix it half and half. Once you mix it half and half, just mix it. As you're stirring it, solidify your intention into that. I am attracting people. I am attracting the right people for me. I am attracting the mate, etc., etc. Infuse that with your will, and then just let it sit for a while. And usually on Fridays is the most effective, but just in general, you could do this every day. Every day when you're going out and you know you're going to be around people, or like in the vicinity of you know, just passing people by on the street, just spray yourself with this concoction / cologne. Spray yourself with this potion, right? On your skin, neck, wrists, chest, whatever. Nether region is like, get in there, squirt, splash, splash. You know, just whatever you can to like kind of trick your mind into, because it's all on a mental level. You know, you're using your mind to your advantage. This is hacking into your subconscious. You're doing all this stuff physically to allow your subconscious mind to think, okay, now I'm attracting a mate. It's not necessarily the perfume or the concoction that does this. It does to a certain extent. Like I said, it works on a biological level, but it's your will, it's your intent that's doing most of the work. If you're a good magician, whatever, you don't need to do any of this stuff. You just project that will, walk around and say, I am attracting everybody. Like, you know, and it works, and you attract people. Random people stop, they look at you, they stare, they talk to you. It's ridiculous. It gets annoying after a while, so you want to tune that down. But that's speaking from personal experience. So yeah, that's one way. This is called, like, I call it love perfume or love cologne or whatever you want to call it. That's the basic technique. It uses biology and all that stuff, so you could try that. And it'll attract, like I said, when you go out on a Friday night to a club, spray it, you'll attract all. And keep that in mind, that I am attracting, and solidify this thought in your head while you're spraying that on you, and know that you will attract people when you go out. And yeah, you do that, go out of the club, go whatever, run your errands, and you will attract people. Whether it's permanent attraction or temporary, or just they talk to you, or you know, a stranger just says hi, like, everything counts, you know. So that's one technique. Now another technique, this gets more into let's say possibly witchcraft or something. Like, it's not necessarily biology going on here, but like I said, I am a no freaking bullshit person. I will not beat around the bush. I say it like it is, you know. Like I said, there's so many things that I hide from a occult perspective, because they are like so much more advanced, and that cannot be known to people. But stuff like this, I'll tell you how it is, because I don't want you guys going out there reading all these books and saying all this stuff, whatever, and none of that shit works, because like they always fluff it up. They say, oh, pray to the fairies, pray to this, like, oh, blah blah blah. Like, none of that shit, like, it's all hacking your subconscious. Like, if you like that fairy, fluffy mumbo jumbo stuff, then it'll work for you. But I'm just saying, like, if you're a straight on person, you're a skeptic, and you don't believe any of this stuff, and you're like, what the fuck, I'm supposed to call upon some kind of fairies to help me or whatever, like, obviously it's not gonna work. But if you use basic biology, all these other techniques, like straight non-bullshit occult grimoire techniques that don't freaking beat around the bush, like stuff that's been used by our ancestors, then yeah, you know, like, you'll see it for what it really is. So yeah, this technique, this is when somebody's already attracted to you, all right, and you kind of already have access to their room. Like, this is a video on attraction/lust magic, because lust is an emotion that has to be acknowledged, you know. It has to be, in one way or another, whether you get it out through music or through whatever, like, it has to be acknowledged. So I do not think lust is a great thing to delve into, but like I said, it's the attraction aspect. They're already attracted to you, you know, they already feel lust towards you. They already feel all that. It's a basic reaction, so you're just making it happen. You want to sleep with that person, then, you know, and stuff's going like haywire, you could use this and it'll be pretty simple. But like I said, and for all the viewers that may be like, oh, Kurt, you know, like, then why are you single? Why are you this? Whatever. Because I'm tired of lust. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I don't want any basic relationships. I'm done with that, you know. My youth was all like delving into all these techniques and messing around with it and making it work and all this stuff, and I could tell you so many stories of it working flawlessly. I got what I wanted, you know, but it never made me happy, you know. It's like, oh yeah, it was great, it was exciting in the beginning, but then it's like, oh, whatever, you know. I want my soulmate, that's it. I'm tired of all this bullshit. I don't care if it's gonna take me 10 years of doing random like work on a metaphysical level. I'll do it to attract my true soulmate. Like, I don't want to deal with all this basic bullshit. I don't want another relationship that'll last a year and will be a waste of my freaking time or whatever. I want something to last. I want love. I want to feel the true power of a union of a male and female. Like, I'm done with all this crap, you know? But anyway, this is for the people that want to delve into lust, attraction, all that stuff. You have access to the person's room that you're attracted to. They're attracted to you already, right? Now this is a little like painful. This is a very kind of, how should I say it? A very unethical way of doing, not unethical, but this isn't something you would find in any book. What you do is you have access to their bedroom, right? And you're just talking to them, whatever. Or if they're not there, it's even better. What you do is you stab yourself. Not stab yourself, but you take a pin and you prick yourself, or you cut yourself somehow, like a little bit or whatever. This basically requires your blood. It's your essence. It's your life force. You take that blood. It could be a drop. It doesn't have to be any more. And you like kind of take it and smear it on their bed somewhere, you know? Like it could be like underneath the mattress, like I mean, it doesn't really have to be hidden, because this stuff is like, oh, if somebody finds like blood on their bed, they'll think it's their own or whatever. They won't really care. On the contrary, the magic might actually work better, because they find it, they like touch it, whatever. They're like, what the hell is this? And like that creates a reaction in their brain. But you know, some of these things are best to be hidden, so whatever. You could hide it or not. You could smear it over the top, you could smear it under, anywhere, as long as your essence is there. They'll lay on that bed, they'll go to sleep, and they'll most likely dream of you. If you do it right. You put your willpower into it, and you do all this stuff, and you put it on the bed, they will dream of you. It might be a sexual dream. It might be whatever. Like I said, this is mainly hacking the person's subconscious. And then they'll wake up and they'll think of you daily. They'll be like, wow, you know, that was a weird dream, blah, 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 blah. You know, they'll start to wonder, and the attraction will rise, and it'll rise, and it'll rise, and eventually they'll probably sleep with you. It's another simple technique. Another technique is more like sigil-based, or just basically writing. You can employ writing. You take something like a paper and you make a sigil representing your desire, right? I want blah, blah, blah. I want Mary Jane to be attracted to me, or to kiss me, or something like that. Like I said, do not do love. I want to decapitate anybody that does love spells, like just for no reason. You know, don't do it. A person will love you regularly. If they don't, move the fuck on. There's billions of fucking people on this planet. You know, you don't have to have that one, you know, specific person that you think is all cool, when there's probably a million other people like them out there, you know. Sure, that specific person, it's that specific person. It's a unique soul, whatever. It's a unique individual, but move the fuck on. You'll find somebody else. Do not force your will upon anybody. Like I said, you'll know if they're attracted to you already, whatever. Employ attraction magic. But like I said, do not do any of this shit when they're not attracted to you. When they don't care about you, or when you think they're not even into you or whatever. Do not try to force any change upon them, because it will backfire on you. I guarantee that. So yeah, again, my warnings. I'm sorry, but this is like this rage stirring up inside of me, because like I don't want people to be doing this, because it's freaking useless. Really, it's immature. It's very immature. This is stuff that like 14-year-old girls do in high school when they fall in love with like a senior or some shit. Like, it's so fucking stupid, you know. And then the senior ends up like raping them or whatever, and they're like, oh my god, like why did this happen to me? You put a fucking love spell on him, genius. Don't bitch about it now. You know what I mean? Like, fucking people just like, they get into this and they think, you know, oh yeah, I can do this without any repercussions, or like I said, immaturity. They want things that are just so stupid, and then they pay the price, and then they're like, oh my god, you know, this is so terrible, blah blah blah. Idiots. Anyway, make a sigil representing your desire. I want Mary Jane to kiss me. I want Mary Jane to like me. Whatever. Like I said, like, I want Mary Jane to like me more. You know, they already like you. There's already attraction there. Make the sigil. Charge it. I will not get into how to charge sigils. You could find that out anywhere else. It's a video strictly on attraction magic / lust magic. Make the sigil. Charge it. Place it, again, in their bedroom somewhere. It doesn't have to be under their bed. It could be somewhere, like throw it under their desk or something, or whatever, out of sight. And that thing will permeate and radiate that energy. And like I said, they might dream of you. They might think of you. Things will start to change. And even if they find that sigil, like, it might scare them, like, well, what the fuck is this, whatever, but, you know, that it won't do anything, like, unless they're, like I said, if it's attraction magic, it's no big deal. Like, you know, if there's a girl that I liked and she was doing some attraction magic stuff on me, and like I found a sigil like somewhere or whatever, I wouldn't care. Like, I'd be like, whatever. I'd be flattered. I'll be like, hey, shit, you know, she's putting an effort into actually, you know, making something work out here. You know what I mean? So it's not that big of a deal. You know, if somebody's not versed in magic, they might find that. They'll be like, oh shit, they're doing all this crazy stuff on me, whatever. But it's all good. But like, if you do this to a proper magician, and like he's not like I said, both participants have to be attracted to each other. Otherwise, this shit won't work. Like, it will probably work, but it's not good. You know, that's bordering on imposing your will upon another person. Just make sure the other person's attracted to you. You know, even on a basic level, oh, they like your eyes, they like your hair, they like this, they gave you a compliment one day, they talked. You guys are smart enough to tell when somebody's attracted to you or not. You know, so do it like that. And then, you know, if that person's a magician and you do this to them and they don't necessarily want any magical stuff to be going on, they don't want to use it, they don't want you using attraction magic, they could easily reverse it, they could easily dispel it. You know, so you know, if you know somebody who does magic and is kind of versed in it, like I said, like I said, I would find this stuff kind of flattering, because I have Venus in Scorpio, and this shit kind of like not necessarily arouses me, but like I said, it's like, hey, you know, this girl is actually making an effort beyond physical means to like be with me. You know, I find that very, very like flattering. Usually women don't care. It's usually the guy that has to do all the work. But anyway, that's one thing, the sigil thing. Another thing employs, now this you won't find in any book. You will not find this in any book, like, I guarantee you. This is a personal technique I developed. You could take any herb, whether it's marijuana, whether it's tobacco, whether it's whatever, you know, it could be tea. You could take tea, roll it up, as long as it produces kind of smoke, you know. But tobacco is a powerful plant. Tobacco is a power plant in shamanism, and is very useful for things such as this. So what you do is you use the power of tobacco to your advantage. You use that smoke. Basically what you're doing here is you're using the smoke to project your will. So what you do, you're standing next to a person that's attracted to you. You know, I'm not gonna smoke right now or whatever, but you know, you take it, you light up, right? I'm gonna just show it for demonstration purposes. You light up, whatever, and you don't even have to inhale the smoke. If you don't like that type of stuff, you don't have to do it. You don't have to inhale any type of smoke. It's just basically you're infusing the intent. You're infusing your intent into that smoke, and it's also kind of, like I said, hacking your subconscious by saying, okay, I'm actually doing something right now, and it's gonna work, right? So you inhale, right? Now, inhale, or just draw it in your mouth and infuse that intent. And as you're exhaling, make sure you, like, this might be impolite, but like, if it's a windy day, this is to your advantage. Make sure you blow the smoke so that it like kind of like hits the person you want to attract. So if they're standing right next to you, you're having a conversation, you know, you're flirting already, this is ideal. You know, you go, oh yeah, blah, blah. You know, you like exhale onto them your will or whatever, but you have to be a very well-versed, you have to be a very experienced kind of magician to pull this off while flirting at the same time and having a whole bunch of shit in your head. Like, it takes a lot of focus. So when you're beginning, it's best to just like, you're talking to them, whatever, but kind of ignore, like, just get them ranting on a topic that they enjoy. Like, just say, oh yeah, what did you do today? And they start talking, this is perfect time. Like, kind of ignore what they say and focus on what you're doing. Draw the smoke in your mouth, focus the intent into the smoke, blow it out, and let the wind hit it. Let the wind draw it to them, or like I said, like, this might be impolite, especially if it's a non-smoker. If you're trying to attract a non-smoking female or male and you blow smoke directly in their face, they might choke, or not choke, but cough or whatever. Like, it's impolite even among smokers to do that type of stuff. But merely do that, and you could infuse this with the chant. You know, this is getting back into the chanting stuff. This is going to be a very broad video on a variety of different techniques that I employed successfully in my youth. I don't do this stuff anymore because I don't see the purpose. I don't want to attract just some random one-night stand or whatever. What I'm focusing on right now is attracting my true twin flame. No other thing will matter to me, and I will work for it. I will work towards it. It might take a long time, but I don't care. I'm gonna do it, like I said. But I understand the need for attraction. There's a lot of young people that probably watch my videos. There's a lot of just people that want more attraction to their lives. They're lonely, they're whatever. You know, progress past that point. Like I said, I reveal all this like knowledge or whatever, but I don't necessarily want people to use it unless it's absolutely necessary. Because when you're lonely and you use attraction magic, yeah, it'll get you a mate for like a night or maybe a week or even a year or even for a lifetime. But you have to realize the root of the problem. You're lonely. Your loneliness stems from something inside. You, like, trust me, like, you can employ all these techniques. You could get all these beautiful women, all these beautiful men, whatever, to be with you. But deep down inside, you will still be lonely in their company, no matter what. And you'll be like, this is a waste of time, like, blah, 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 you know, like, it won't satisfy you. And that's a terrible thing, to go through all this stuff and it actually works and you're not satisfied with the results. You know what I mean? So if you're a lonely person, if you have deep loneliness stemming from inside you, work that out. Work out your traumas, work out your problems, work out your loneliness. Be content with your own loneliness. Once you become a friend with your own isolation, with your own loneliness, you will radiate contentment and people will flow into your life automatically without the need of anything, because you'll have your shit together, you know? You'll be a stronger person. But yeah, anyway, you could use chants to this technique or any of the other techniques that I mentioned previously. But this is a perfect example that I could give you. You know, you inhale the smoke, right? You project your intent, and as you're exhaling it, you could even say it out loud. Like, if the other person's drunk, they won't know what the fuck you're talking about. You know, they won't care. You know, it'll hit them on a subconscious level, but they won't really know what's going on. So, as you're exhaling the smoke, you could like, it's best to whisper it, obviously, so people don't think you're crazy. But like I said, in the situation where somebody's drunk or whatever, that's another thing I wanted to get to. When employing any type of magical techniques, when the person's high, drunk, on any type of like mind-altering substance, like not really tobacco or anything, but like stronger stuff like alcohol, marijuana, you know, stuff like that. If they're in any kind of altered state of mind, this stuff works very easily because they're kind of open to outside influences and all that stuff. So what you do is you chant, right? Inhale, exhale, and then whisper that with the smoke coming out. So just say like, the smoke. Let me try to think of a rhyme right quick. It doesn't have to rhyme, but it gets into your subconscious better. As the smoke fills your space, I will go back to your place. Something like that, right? Or like, you know, like, that's a good chant, you know? And whisper like, as the smoke fills your space, I will go back to your place, you know? As you're exhaling, that might be kind of hard, but you could do it while you're infusing your intent into the smoke. You could do that. Just repeat it in your head. You don't have to say it aloud. As the smoke fills your space, I will go back to your place. As the smoke fills your space, I will go back to your place. And then project it. you know. That's one technique. Another one is a very easy one that employs the method of just drinking juice or something, right? Let's say you're drinking something like a berry juice, right? And you're drinking it and you want to do the attraction magic, and it's better if they drink, like you're sharing a drink, right? Or like, you know, you're drinking juice and then you're like, hey, you want a sip? And then they take the sip, it's even more effective. So what you do is, like, you're drinking a berry juice, for example, right? I have a perfect rhyme for this. The taste of berries on my lips. You are at my fingertips, or something like that. The taste of berry upon my lips. Like, may we kiss, or something like that. Like I said, it's better if it rhymes, but you know what I mean. And then as you're drinking that, and you actually have the taste of berry upon your lips, you give it to them and they drink, and then they have the taste of berry upon their lips. And you could kind of even say it, like I said, if they're intoxicated, you could say it out loud and they'll be like, what the hell, whatever, but they will have the taste of berry upon their lips, and and it'll all make sense, it'll all work, you know, on a subconscious level. And you know, you could use these things for a variety of different topics, different things. You know, you're drinking juice or you're drinking coffee, you know, as this coffee taints your lips, you will show me your tits. Like something like that, you know, like I'm just messing around, having fun, you know, like can't be all serious about this stuff because you need to have fun, you know. But you know, it could be funny stuff too. You could do stupid stuff like that, like you're eating a Halls candy, right? Like you're like the minty taste of Halls. You will be grabbing my balls. Like I said, this might seem completely loony or completely, like, you know, out there, but it's all about hacking the subconscious mind, you know, through jokes, through stuff like this, because the mind is the most powerful tool you have. It's not about the smoke, it's not about the drink, it's not about the sigils, it's not about the love perfume or whatever. It's about your intent, and all this other stuff works towards your intent. Tobacco is a power plant. It's a powerful thing that you could use to project your will, so that works to your favor, you know. Like, berry juice might not have many intrinsic magical qualities, but if the person likes berries and they like it a lot and they like the scent and they like the flavor, that might arouse them in a weird way, whatever, or they just like it in general, you know, that'll work. Because you're putting your will, you're putting your attraction into that drink that they enjoy, and then they drink it, and then not only are they enjoying the drink, but they're also, you know, like I said, getting the subconscious effects or whatever. So I think that's that. I have more techniques, but, you know, I've been just like, you know, rambling off here without any like specific thing planned, you know. Like I said, my videos are all spontaneous. Like if I planned this out and I said, okay, first I'm going to talk about this, then that, the video would go more in order. But I like to be as genuine as possible. I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to seem like some kind of, like, you know, I'm a regular person. That's what I'm trying to show. I'm not anybody like mystical, magical, special, whatever. I'm a regular person. I'm wearing a flannel shirt, for God's sakes, and talking about magical techniques. I'm not coming here to you like Bashar, like with a fucking crystal pyramid and telling you all this bullshit, or I'm not coming here to you dressed in dark robes or with a fucking you know, like some kind of like crystal placed here, and I'm not saying like I'm any kind of starseed, indigo, chosen, Pleiadian, fucking reptile, like all this bullshit New Ager terms, because that's all it is. It's all ego stroking. That's what pisses me off. This is gonna turn into a little bit of a rant, but the New Age is so full of shit. Like, this is why a lot of New Agers get into the occult, because the occult is no bullshit, no like manipulation, no nothing. It gets to the source of it. You know, all this new age stuff, it's all fluffy garbage, you know, it's all ego stroking. You know, I'm from the Pleiades, so I'm better than you. I could channel beings from other dimensions, so that makes me fucking, it's all business too. Oh, I'm Bashar. I could channel things from different dimensions. Like pay me $500 to listen to my bullshit that's completely coming from my subconscious mind and no external source whatsoever. Come on, man. I could do the same shit. You want me to do it? I will do it, you know? I'll make a video, you know, just, oh, yes, oh, yes, you are from Pleiades, and, we are all connected on the supernatural level. We are all soulmates. There is no such thing as one specific soulmate. We are all here for a specific soul purpose. Yes. Come on, man. It's easy. Wake up. The New Age is full of shit. It's all a bunch of, like I said, there's some good things in the New Age. Meditation, chakras, they give you a little knowledge, but then they make it into a business. Buy my crystals, buy my chakra balancing course, buy my chakra fucking healing tattoos that you, temporary tattoos that you plaster on your body according to your specific chakra locations, and it's supposed to do something. Buy my blessed moon water, buy my whatever, buy my tarot readings. Like, all this stuff is, like I said, I'm not saying you can't make money off of this. You can. You're skilled at it, go ahead, go for it. But I do not like when people bullshit and freaking lead other people astray. Like, that's why I don't like Bashar. That's why I don't like all these other new age hippies that are so full of shit. They're like, oh, peace, love, light, all this stuff. But in reality, they just want your money. And they're just manipulating you. They're stroking their own ego. Look at the way they talk, you know? They're like, oh, you know, I'm so full of love and light today, and I just want to express it to the whole universe. That's bullshit. Right off the bat, they're saying, I'm so full of love and light. Emphasis on I am, you know? Like, they're saying, I am, so you all will be. What the, like, no, we are all. That's it. There is no, like, oh, you know, blah, 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 I am Pleiades, blah, blah. No, we are all one. There is no fucking bullshit. There is no, like, somebody's from Cyrus, somebody's from fucking Pleiades, somebody's a starseed, somebody isn't. We are all human beings. We are all the same species. The same blood runs through my veins that runs through your veins. The same fucking, the same genes, the same basic, like, genetic structure. You know? This is all ego stroking. Like, that's another thing. Even in occult orders, that's why I'm saying it's not only New Age. In occult, I am a dark magician, blah, blah, blah. I will curse you, blah, blah, blah. I am, you know, a master, or I am a neophyte, or I am this and that. You're a regular human being, learning these things and progressing into a higher level of existence. Everybody is equal. The master and the newbie, the freaking neophyte and the adept, the you know, that new age hippie that says he's a guru and went to freaking, like, planet X or some shit like that. Like, he's the same as that regular person just walking on the street completely oblivious to all this stuff. We all have this intrinsic nature within us. We are all capable of all this stuff. So this whole thing of the starseeds and all this shit, it's isolating people. Because they say, oh, I'm a starseed, I'm better than you. You're not a starseed, so you can't do all this stuff. Or I'm a starseed, so my main mission is to help humans progress. Bullshit. You're a fucking lunatic that secretly wants to be a leader, a cult leader, and make people follow you and worship you. Not saying all New Agers and all hippies and all these people. I respect everybody, I really do, but it pisses me off when they lead people astray, because people are so gullible. When new people are getting into a cult or metaphysics or whatever, they fall for this shit, you know? They'll be like for example, like if I was selling moon water, right? I could go outside and take a piss on a full moon and like you know, put it in a little mason jar and sell it for you for $25. And there would, I guarantee you, there would be people who would buy it. And they would drink it. And they would think they would be imbued by the powers of celestial forces and all this placebo stuff, and they would think it's actually doing something. When in reality, I'm laughing and pissing in a bottle and selling it to you and making easy money. You know, this is what these people do. That's why I'm trying to open people's minds and lead them away from all that bullshit. Be your own master. Practice all these things. Delve into these things. Research, study. Get your own hands dirty. Do not buy moon water from somebody else. Do that shit yourself. You don't know what you're doing? Well, guess what? You want to know the fucking truth? The masters don't know what the hell they're doing either. You know? They just did this stuff over and over again, and it produced results, and it worked, so they keep doing it. You know? Do it. Try it. Take some water. Go out in the full moon. Say some bunch of gibberish. Bless it with your intent, and it'll work. You know? That's what it's about. It's about getting into it, experimenting with it, and finding things out on your own. Do not fall for these traps, because I promise you, they lead nowhere. These people they anger me so much. You know, they're like, I want you to be happy. I want your life to be better. Blah, 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 blah. Buy my fucking course. You know, like, it's always like that. It's like, oh, you know, oh, like they start a whole tangent of like, oh yeah, blah, 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 you know? Meditation, blah, blah, blah. And then at the end they plug in, buy my book. Or these people use occult techniques to manipulate people too. They use the tone of their voice is very powerful in psychology and I know all this stuff, you know, because I've been through all this stuff. I can manipulate people at will. I don't do it because I'm not selling anything. I'm making these videos right now from straight up boredom and from just, I want to share stuff with you guys, you know, because I appreciate all my subscribers. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't have it, like, subscribers, because what's the fucking point? I would watch my own videos. I want other people to understand this knowledge and go out and use it. I'm not charging you. I'm not making money off of this. I'm not saying, buy my information. Like, this cigarette technique that I just showed you, that's something that's not in any book, not in any video. No occult, like, person will tell you about this. I could have made a book, legit. Like, I could have made a book literally about this one technique and sold it for like $10. And I would have made good money off of it too. But I don't. You know why? Because I know physical monetary gain won't get me shit. And I know that by expanding other people's consciousness and just doing that, just to do it, you know? I know all these things, whatever, there's no point in holding them within me. Because what good will that do everybody else? Yeah, I know it. But does the other person, like, do the people that are watching my videos, does the person, like, across the street know the knowledge that I hide and that I have inside? No. And I have employed all these things to success, and I made them work for me. So I share it with everybody else. So you guys could experiment and you can make your life better and in general make this planet a better place. And transcend this bullshit of all this manipulative new age garble, man. I'm gonna get on another rant. I don't care how long this video is. Because I need to get this out of me because it's been stirring up for years now. Like, ever since I started making videos, I'm like, I need to address this topic. But, you know, this is supposed to be about attraction magic. Well, I got that out in the first part of the video. Bear with me if you want true knowledge here. This is beyond even the techniques I share, you know. There's even certain religious organizations, be it Buddhism, be it Christianity, be it all this stuff. They make you feel so unworthy, right? It's like from a Buddhist concept, there's this prayer before you eat a meal. It's like, it goes something along the lines that I am unworthy of receiving this food. I am unworthy of getting its nutrients. I am unworthy of even eating and all this stuff, you know, like, thank all this stuff. Like, I understand the importance of that. It's good to bless your food and pray and acknowledge all the people that, you know, the farmers and all that stuff that food had to go through to get to you, you know what I mean? Like you know, the animal had to be slaughtered, all this stuff, you know, it had to go to a supermarket. All this stuff has to be acknowledged. I understand that. But to say you're unworthy, like they do this power fucking struggle in all these religions. I am unworthy to eat this food. Well then fucking who is worthy, you know? Is it better for it to rot? Is it better for it to decay and nobody eating it because I'm not worthy? I'm not worthy. I'm gonna starve to death and let the food rot because I am not worthy? This is what I hate. This is what I hate about all these belief systems, is they put you down. They make you a peasant. They make you feel like you are some kind of, like, that you should bow down, that you should be full of all this stuff, but whatever, you know? Follow all these rules. It will lead you to enlightenment. Like, I understand humbleness, and I don't understand all that stuff, but to say you're unworthy, that's just too fucking much, man. That's just too much. I believe in being your own person. Do what you feel is necessary. Forget all the rules. If you think that, like, you know, going out there and being a complete asshole and being a fucking jerk and all this shit and, like, being a complete selfish individual is good for you and whatever, like, and just, like, you think it's, like, somewhere in your mind, like, it may seem like a good thing, then just do it. We're all here, you know? We're all living our own lives. Why restrict yourself? This restriction, this freaking pacification of your main desires is what causes problems. This is why Catholic priests bend young altar boys over and ram them right up the rectum, because they suppress their sexuality. They're doing it for God. They're doing it for God. Well, they do it for God, and then they bend a little kid over and ruin his entire fucking life. For what? For the greater power? Because, oh, God wants me to be celibate? Stop. Stop it. If God was really a benevolent fucking being, he would say, get your sexual desire out. Get your fucking problems out there so you don't harm any other people. Go ahead, harm your fucking self even if you have to, but don't harm other human beings. You know, you're living this life. You want to get sexual gratification? Jerk off. Fucking stick your dick in a freaking electrical socket. Do whatever it takes without hurting another human being. You know? This is what these religious systems, they screw up. Because they make you fear sin. They make you scared. They make you whatever. And they even inflict fear in children. Like the kids will bend over for the priest because they think it would be a sin if they didn't bend over. Because he is a man of God. So, like, I have to do what he says. Complete and utter bullshit. That's all fear-based. That's all freaking fear-based. They make you feel like you're worthless. When in reality, we are all capable of everything. We are all freaking gods, man. To tell you the truth, we all have this potential. If you look into all these metaphysical studies and you start doing it, whatever, you could see that you can do whatever the hell you want. There's no rules. There's no nothing. You want to be a rock star? You could be a rock star. It won't happen instantly, but it will happen. Work towards it. Don't just employ. That's the thing. Like, a lot of people say, oh yeah, magic, you know. How is it going to randomly make things happen in your life? Like, I was talking about attraction magic, right? It's not that you just spray some kind of weird concoction upon your skin and you go out there and you think everybody's going to be instantly attracted to you. No. You got to work towards it. Go out there. Look fucking good, you know. You'll be smelling good and, like, talk to people. You're walking down the street, hi, how are you? And then they'll, like, come close to you and then they'll smell that concoction. They'll be like, oh, wow, you know, like, I'm attracted to this person, whatever. Like, you have to put in the work. You can't just do this stuff. Like, you say, oh, I want money. I did money magic. Nothing happened. Well, if you sit on your ass all day and don't open venues for money to come into your life, that's not going to work. Go out there. Mow lawns. Freaking, you know, do whatever it takes to open up avenues for money. Go seek out jobs. Go. It doesn't even have to be jobs. Magic works on a much better level than that. You don't even need a job to have money to flow into your life. Open your own business. Do something, and then do all these things. Put them into play, and they'll give you a boost. That's all these things do. They give you a boost to what's already there, to what's already present. You know what I mean? So that's that. I apologize for the rage. I apologize for the aggression. I apologize for all this stuff. But, like, from the deepest layers, from the deepest portion of my being and of my heart. Like, I wanted to express this because it angered me so much, because I see people being led astray all the time, you know. Like, I even had like a friend, whatever, that I used to talk to and whatever, and like he became this complete freaking, you know, like even the people that I talk to on my YouTube channel, like I see them like just falling for these traps, you know. They're like, I need to buy this amulet of scalar energy to increase my aura. Yes, buy a radioactive pendant from fucking China that's made out of like some kind of radioactive sludge, and you think it'll be healing your aura, when in reality it's just giving you radioactive like issues, and you think that that is your aura freaking expanding, when in reality it's just like slowly deteriorating you and all that stuff. Stop, people. Like, you have all the power within you. You don't need anything. Meditate. Find your true self. Find your inner power. Put all these techniques into play. Harness the energy, like heal yourself, and you can do whatever you want. Take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope I cleared up some issues and opened up some people's minds to all this foolish crap that people that are trying to go on a spiritual path are falling for, because the paths these other people set out for you will lead you nowhere. They're completely astray. You have to follow your own path. You got to do your own thing. It's the only true way. Nobody else could lead you there. It's your own journey. I could help you guys. I could guide you. I could give you info to make your path easier. But in the end, we all walk our own paths. Whereas all these other people, they're like, oh, I'll make you walk that path. Or like, you know, I'll make you walk my path. Or just random stuff like that. I've been ranting too long. Take it easy, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll probably make more videos pertaining to occult topics in the future. Do this for attraction, for lust, whatever, but do not, I repeat, do not force your will upon anybody. Do not do love spells. Do not do anything that forces even forces attraction upon a person that's not attracted to you. All right, I gave enough warnings. What you do from now on is on your own hands. You know, you wanna mess with this stuff, you don't want to listen to me, go ahead. But just know that when you come crying to me, I'll be saying, hey man, I told you so. All right, take it easy.